Right, time now for the online brief. Remember, www.citizentv.co.k. That is where we are taking the stories from, and we remind you that you can go on here and stream live, and it's only in this platform that our live stream has DVR capabilities, meaning you can rewind the live stream, pause, and get back to watching live. Of course, the story that has been making headlines is the fake Dr. Mugowawa Enemo released on bail. He was released on a 1 million cash bail or a 5 million Kenya shilling bond with a surety of the same amount. Of course, this story done by our Benjamin Rafula goes on to highlight some of the reactions of what people said on social media, and so you can go ahead and look at that one as well. All right, so there is a community land bill that is undermining reforms. This, of course, is according to the National Lands Commission. This is a story that was covered by one Gadhoni Jemima. As she says here, the NLC now wants a controversial community land bill withdrawn, and the chair said the bill, which is being pushed by the national government, will only render the commission toothless. Will not only render the commission toothless, but also cripple land reform. So that is a bit of what that story talks about. Of course, to go in depth into the story, the debate, and all that will be there. All right, next we have Mudhama and Mutai Ngunyi, political scientist Mutai Ngunyi, to be charged for incitement and hate speech. That is according to the DPP. It's a story that we covered for you also in the news. It's also covered here a little bit more in depth. Gives you a bit of a small history around where these are coming from and what exactly brought them to this point. All right, so you can want to go ahead and take a look at that story there. Mombasa police are on high alert as a new gang emerges. A story covered by Elena Mogoa. The security agencies in Mombasa have launched investigations into alleged formation of a new terror gang and to establish the members and those behind its formation. It is said that this gang played a pivotal role in the killing of a police officer at Bondeni area. This happened last week. So again, more on that story and what steps they're taking is covered over there. Now, a little bit of a regional look. Now, Guinea, dozens of injured in pre-election clashes over there. Now, people that were injured during the polls are slated for October 11th, and so the supporters of different parties clashed on Friday and Saturday in a city called Nzerekore in Guinea's forest region during a visit by the president in that area. So again, that's the story that we are looking at for you. A very sad state of affairs over there. Right now, on our lifestyle section, remember we told you we have also some lifestyle. It's a story called "Obesity during pregnancy is tied to heart problems for mom later." So it is an interesting read there about women who are obese during pregnancy may die earlier or have increased risk of heart problems later in life. That is according to a new study. This study was conducted in the UK, but it is important for us just to put it in context, and that has been done by our online team. So we're going to take a look at that, especially if you are in that particular area. Now, take a look at some sports, and yes, you remember his face, one David Moyes, previously of Manchester United. Sunderland considering David Moyes as a replacement for their coach. So Sunderland are considering enlisting the services of David Moyes. He's now in Real Sociedad as a manager to replace Dick Advocat, who quit on Sunday, and so it will be interesting to see his return to the Premier League of David Moyes and see how that will augur with the other teams, especially when maybe he'll return to either face Everton or, of course, Manchester United, since he coached those two. And so those are just some of the stories we're covering for you. Remember, that is an outlook of the page. You can go ahead and check the different areas. We also have special coverage of Tanzania Decides over there. You can click it at any time to get some of the headlines over there as well. We have entertainment, we have sports, lifestyle, and business as well. We encourage you also to download the Citizen TV app that is on Play Store, on App Store. It is absolutely free. It will help you to get breaking news. You can stream there. You can save some stories offline if you want as well, so that you can read it a little bit later. That is even if you don't have bundles. And every story that we've done is also available over there, so you can see the stories and also the way it was covered by Citizen TV. All right, that's all we had time for. For the online brief, we'll hand you over to Kirigo Ngarwa